Hey, what's up, Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome to the final Raw before WWE AEW Forbidden War 2. Coming up this Saturday and Sunday. What a huge freaking weekend we got coming up, huh? We are kicking things off with CM Punk in singles action. Punk not currently set for the Forbidden War event, has actively been talking about how he does not have any desire to compete at the event. But CM Punk, he had a bit of a run-in with the Judgment Day backstage last week. And so now tonight, CM Punk is going to be taking on the Punisher of the Judgment Day. Punk finds himself tonight going one-on-one with Damian Priest. So Damian Priest, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Big match for Priest tonight. Priest and Punk, one-on-one. Oh, jeez! The bell barely even got a chance to ring, and Damian Priest came running in at Punk. And Damian Priest, uppercut to CM Punk, knocks him back. Priest, no. Punk counters. Punk slapping away at him now, and CM Punk knocking him back here. Punk. Priest with a right hook now, and Damian Priest springboard. Forearm strike to the best in the world, taking him down. CM Punk goes down now. Damian Priest grabs onto him, and Priest throws him to the corner now. Damian Priest went for him. CM Punk out of the way. Punk grabs a hold of him, kicks him in the ribs. DDT, taking him down. Cover now by Punk with a 1. No, Damian Priest kicks out. Now Priest trying to get back up. Roundhouse kick. Punk knocks him down again. CM Punk putting the boots to him now. Damian Priest is down. Priest grabs onto Punk. Tombstone position. Drives him into the mat. Cover now by Priest on CM Punk. Kick out from Punk, though. Punk rolls out of the ring now. CM Punk is down. Damian Priest following to the outside. Punk now with a right hook knocks him back. Punk chopping him. Fighting away now, Punk. Big roundhouse shot there. Down, referee at the count of 2 now. CM Punk. Damian Priest back into the ring. Punk. Getting him back up to his feet now. CM Punk with a chop, knocks him back. Roundhouse kick connects from Punk. And now the former world champion grabs onto him. Oh, hits him with a Uranagi into Anaconda Vise. Anaconda Vise locked in on Damian Priest. Is Punk going to force a submission here on Damian Priest? This will be huge for CM Punk. Punk trying to force the submission here. Damian Priest is flailing, trying to get out of it. Punk holding it in tight here. CM Punk's got it in. Damian Priest, though, is still kicking. Into the back, and again. And again. CM Punk knocked back now. Punk back to his feet. I think someone could tell John Cone that someone want to let John Cone know that he's not in the submission anymore. Cool. Now CM Punk, right hook to Damian Priest, knocks him back, roundhouse kick. Punk taking down the Archer. CM Punk now to the top. Oh, went for a massive splash. Damian Priest now, clothesline into the back, takes down CM Punk. Punk pulling himself back up to his feet now, and CM Punk in the corner. Damian Priest grabs a hold of him here. Priest putting the boot to the face of one CM Punk. Punk goes down, kicked in the ribs though or kick in the face now from Punk to Priest. Enziguri knocks him down. CM Punk putting the boots to him now. Here comes Damian Priest. Massive clothesline takes down CM Punk. And now Priest getting him back up to his feet now. Damian Priest with CM Punk. Flatliner takes him down. Into a cover now. Priest. 1. No! CM Punk kicks out. Now Damian Priest telling him to get back up. Damian, here we go. Grabs onto him. He's got him. Razor's Edge. Priest into a cover on CM Punk now. Damian Priest, 1, 2, no! CM Punk stays in it. Knee into the back from Priest. Punk is down now. CM Punk takes out the arm. And now Punk. Same thing in here. CM Punk. He's got Damian Priest down now. Punk's got him down. Punk's got him down now. Punk getting Priest back up to his feet now. And CM Punk firing away at him now. Knocking him back. Forearm strike. Grabs Damian Priest and CM Punk with Priest up on his shoulders. Going for the go to sleep. Priest counters now. And Damian Priest. Here we go. South of Heaven. 1, 2. CM Punk kicks out. CM Punk falls out of the ring again. Punk back to his feet. Damian Priest. Oh, whips the dive. Punk getting him back up now. And CM Punk with Priest up on his shoulders. CM Punk. GTS to Damian. Getting the Archer back up to his feet now. CM Punk sends him back into the ring. Now Punk. Oh! Looked like he was going to go for a springboard. Damian Priest taking him down, breaking the count now. Punk pulls himself back up on the apron. He gets knocked right back down by Priest. Oh, and that dive got him. Punk goes down. And now CM Punk is down. Damian Priest. Slapped by Punk. CM Punk slapping at him. Damian Priest knocks him back though. And Damian Priest kicked on the knee. CM Punk knocking him back now. CM Punk. Strike for strike here between these two. Punk. Oh, massive Uranagi into Anaconda Vise on the floor. Punk with the Anaconda Vise in on the floor. Priest is down, possibly out. Referee at the count of 2. Punk now grabs onto Priest and Damian Priest. Thrown back into the ring. CM Punk's got him down. Gets Priest back up to his feet. CM Punk gonna try one more. Punk with GTS. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk with the victory. Priest tried his damnedest, but in the end, CM Punk picks up the win. Good fight, kid, but to answer the question on everyone's mind, it remains the same. There is not a damn person on the AEW roster right now that interests me enough for a match at Forbidden War. Whoa, what? Oh my God. The IWGP Intercontinental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, has just walked out on Raw. And is Okada all elite? Punk said there was no one actively on the AEW roster, but if the rumors are true, if the deal has been inked, Okada and Punk face to face. Consider me interested. Be in Chicago, Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest this time. Main event, Jey Uso. Man, you know, I'm not exactly thrilled that I'm not going to be at the Forbidden War this weekend. I'm not going to be able to be part of one of the big matches. You know, maybe they got a spot for me in that gauntlet. You never know. But, what I want to do tonight is I want to take just a minute to say that we know the Royal Rumble's just a couple weeks away now. Royal Rumble coming up. Winner gets a shot at the world title at WrestleMania, right? Well, Royal Rumble is an important thing in my family. We got a few Rumble winners in my family, but you know who's never won a Royal Rumble? You know who's never been in a Royal Rumble? Well, that's main event, Jey Uso. So right here, right now, I am declaring myself as the first man in the Season 5 Royal Rumble. Yeah! Talk about your family's history in the Rumble. I got some history with your family in a Rumble. I threw one of them. In fact, I threw the great one from your family over that top rope. Sent him out to the floor, reminded him who the real, true mega star around here is. Yeah. Now, how about you sit back and you watch while the mega star goes and wins the United States title. And just like that, we're going into our U.S. title match tonight. As here is the Mega Star, the former WWE Champion and a man who's actually held the U.S. title before as well. We're going to become a two-time U.S. champ tonight. L.A. Knight on his way to the ring. Big matchup here for the Mega Star tonight. L.A. Knight and Pete Dunne. This rivalry's been brewing for over a month now, ever since Pete Dunne walked out on L.A. Knight at Survivor Series, left him to a 3-on-1 beatdown from the Judgment Day. So now L.A. Knight finally gets his shot at the U.S. title. He and Pete Dunne have been fighting one another for months now. They've been arguing since the build to Survivor Series, when Dunne pretty much told Knight, look, if Cena gets eliminated, I'm not going to stay with you. I'm not going to keep teaming up with you. So, I mean, at that point, it might actually be LA Knight's fault for trusting Pete Dunne. But anyways, maybe he should have gone to Cena and been like, yeah, maybe we need a different partner because, well, Pete Dunne's outright saying he's not going to stick around. But Pete Dunne with William Regal in his corner, the United States champ making his way down to the ring. Pete Dunne, ready for action tonight, ready for a big U.S. title defense. Knight and Dunne about to go one-on-one. So, U.S. title on the line. I believe this is LA Knight and Pete Dunne's first ever one-on-one encounter as well. So, Pete Dunne handing over the United States title. LA Knight looking at the gold he won in his debut almost 3 years ago now. So, let's do this. Here we go. They circle one another. Pete Dunne throws a slap. LA Knight with a hip toss, taking him down. Now Knight with a jab to Pete Dunne. LA Knight knocking it back here. Of course, Pete Dunne's been away for the last couple weeks. That's why LA Knight's not gotten this match until today. Pete Dunne gets caught with a massive uppercut. LA Knight's got him down. Knight getting Dunne back up to his feet. LA Knight jabbing away at him again. Forearm strikes, knocking him back. LA Knight's got him in the corner. Putting the boots to Pete Dunne in the ribs. Dunne is down now. LA Knight getting him back up to his feet. LA Knight with Pete Dunne throws him across the ring into the corner now. Punching him in the face here. LA Knight kicks him in the ribs, and again. And now Knight circling Pete Dunne here. LA Knight, what's he thinking here? Completely unrelated note, anyone else just having trouble where your controller just stops doing actual functions in the game lately? As LA Knight now grabs Pete Dunne, getting him back up to his feet now. LA Knight chomps him. For a kick. Pete Dunne counters now, and LA Knight chopped by Pete Dunne. Dunne knocking him back towards the corner here. Pete Dunne. Forearm strike from the megastar. LA Knight with a boot to Pete Dunne takes him down. LA Knight's got him down now, and LA Knight goes for a clothesline. Pete Dunne with a German suplex takes him down. LA Knight rolling back to his feet. There's a chop attempt. LA Knight, clothesline, no. Pete Dunne with a German taking him down. Knight rolls out of the ring. What's Pete Dunne thinking here? We don't see Pete Dunne fly very often. Oh! Crashed and burned as LA Knight ducked out of the way. As William Regal is going out of that turnbuckle pad. But LA Knight, jumping neck breaker to Pete Dunne, takes him down. Both men getting back up to their feet now. LA Knight putting the boots to him now. Pete Dunne getting back up to his feet here. Dunne, clothesline to Knight. Into another one. Pete Dunne knocking him back here. Ducks the clothesline and leaping clothesline to LA Knight. Cover by Pete Dunne. No, LA Knight out at one. Side step now. LA Knight takes down the champion. Cover on Pete Dunne. LA Knight for the gold. No, Pete Dunne kicks out. Knight's got him down now. LA Knight with Pete Dunne down. LA Knight. Knight putting the boots to him now. Pete Dunne getting back to his feet. Pete Dunne goes for a kick. LA Knight. Hang on. Blunt force trauma. But the referee's distracted with the turnbuckle pad. Knight still got him covered. 1, 2. No! Pete Dunne kicking out, thanks to the referee being distracted by the turnbuckle pad. Regal exposed. Knight puts him in the corner now. LA Knight throwing jabs at Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne grabs a hold of him now, throws LA Knight into the corner. Pete Dunne's got him with a kick in the ribs now, and LA Knight dragged face first along the ropes. Knight knocked back now. Pete Dunne grabs a hold of him here. Pete Dunne, forearm strike to LA Knight, taking him down. Knight pulling himself back up on the apron here as Pete Dunne grabs a hold of him. Right hook. Drop kick sends him out to the floor. Here begins the count now as Pete Dunne stands over LA Knight. They brawl to the outside now. And the referee's found another turnbuckle pad. Thought he had, at least. LA Knight countering now, and LA Knight with Pete Dunne back into the ring. LA Knight. Wait a minute, Pete Dunne. LA Knight kind of taking a breather, it seems. And now Knight getting back into the ring here. LA Knight right hook into the back, grabs Pete Dunne, rolls him through, covered by LA Knight for the title. 1, 2, Pete Dunne kicks out again. Now Pete Dunne grabbed by LA Knight. Knight throws him on the ropes. LA Knight ducks him. Knight leapfrogs him and clothesline to Pete Dunne, taking him down. Now, whoa, Regal setting up Pete Dunne here. Takedown to LA Knight. Cover. Pete Dunne to retain the gold. 1, 2. Kick out from Knight. Goes for the roundhouse kick. Here comes Pete Dunne. Or here comes LA Knight with a neck breaker to Pete Dunne. Now LA Knight right hook connects, firing away at Pete Dunne here. LA Knight knocking him back. There's a big jab. Pete Dunne knocked back now. Knight chopping him again. Now LA Knight coming on the ropes. Right hook again to Pete Dunne. They collide. LA Knight. Knight now. Massive clothesline to Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne goes on the bottom rope. Knight going to the outside now. LA Knight. Well, what the? Who the hell's that? Well, someone's... Oh my god! A man in a hooded mask. His face is completely covered. He's just beating LA Knight with his chair. He's thrown him back into the ring here. For Pete Dunne to roll him over into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne picks up the win. With the help of whoever the hell was under that hood, Pete Dunne just beat LA Knight. And well, the guy in the hood has just walked away. The hell? Pete Dunne with the win. What the hell just happened? Well, no idea who that was. Well, hopefully get answers soon. I've been told that the man that just assaulted LA Knight very quickly ran backstage and left out to the parking lot. But moving into some tag team action next here on Raw. As here is the Women's World Champion Roxanne Perez making her way down to the ring. Perez defends on Sunday, night 2 of the Forbidden War against Deonna Purrazzo from AEW. Very excited for Forbidden War night 1 and 2. It's going to be an incredible event. It is the second ever Forbidden War in LS11 Universe. Of course, remember, night 1 emanates from Chicago, hosted by Ray Wood. Night 2 from Madison Square Garden, hosted by yours truly. Can confirm now, Okada and Punk. Kazuchika Okada will make his first ever appearance as an AEW competitor at night 1 when he goes to Chicago to face off with CM Punk. But tonight, the tag team partner of Roxanne Perez is Saraya, making her way down to the ring. Saraya ready for action tonight. She challenges Tiffany Stratton this upcoming Sunday for the Divas Championship. So Saraya going to be teaming up tonight as these two are going to take on their upcoming opponents for the Forbidden War. Out first, here comes the woman who will challenge for the Women's World title against Roxanne Perez, the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Purrazzo, former TNA Knockouts champion. And of course, finally, The fourth and final woman in this matchup. The WWE Divas Champion, the woman who assigned herself the championship a few months ago. Tiffany Stratton. So Tiffany Stratton storming down to the ring here tonight. Big matchup for Tiffany tonight as well. She calls herself the center of the universe. Does Tiffany Stratton. She's ready for action tonight. So Tiffany and Deonna teaming up against Roxanne and Saraya. Without any further ado, let's do this. Roxanne and Deonna gonna start it out. Forbidden War opponents. Without any further ado, here we go. Roxanne Perez immediately takes down Deonna. Rolls over into a cover now for the one. No! Kick out from Deonna. Roxanne now, forearm strike, knocking her back here. Perez, forearm again, knocks her back, and Roxanne Perez, clothesline. Sends Deonna Purrazzo out of the ring. Roxanne Perez is feeling fired up right now. Perez hits the ropes and runs at her. Saraya up in the face of Deonna Purrazzo now. Is anyone gonna... Well, there we go. Deonna takes the swipe at Saraya. Okay, seriously. I hate that this is happening on a premiere. I'll say it. 2K, what the fuck is happening with the game? Referee the count. Restarts the count now as Roxanne counter Deonna on the outside now. It's like the whole game just pauses, essentially. No one can do anything. Now Deonna Purrazzo now. Saraya trying to get... Purrazzo trying to take down Saraya now. Roxanne Perez. Oh! Takedown from the Virtuosa. Knocks her down. Getting her back up to her feet now. Roxanne Perez picked back up. Deonna Purrazzo throws her back into the ring. Purrazzo back up to her feet. Perez back up to her feet as Purrazzo grabs onto her now. Deonna Purrazzo. No, Roxanne Perez countering with elbows. Knocking her back here. Perez, forearm strike, knocking her back, kicks her in the ribs, another forearm counter, takes her down with a Fez press now. Roxanne Perez has got her down now. Deonna back to her feet. Deonna Purrazzo with Roxanne Perez. Clothesline takes her down. Right, now, here we go. Champ versus champ here. Tiffany and Roxanne. Tiffany Stratton grabs her, taking her down here. Stratton's got her down now. Tiffany Stratton. Hold on, Barbie. You might have picked off more than you could chew. Kick into the ribs, though. Stopping Roxanne from tagging in Saraya. Tiffany Stratton unpinned, unsubmitted here in the LS11 universe. Slams her head first into the turnbuckle. Roxanne in trouble now. Tiffany Stratton has got her in the corner. Stratton. What is she thinking here? Tiffany Stratton. Grabs onto Roxanne Perez, sends her head first into the turnbuckle, taking her down now. Tiffany Stratton looking for... Oh! Kicks the hand into the turnbuckle. And a running drop kick to Roxanne Perez, taking her down. Stratton's got her down now, and now Perez again trying to tag Saraya. Oh, and now Perez taking down Stratton. Tiffany Stratton gets taken down. There we go. Now Saraya's in. And now we're getting the early preview for what's awaiting for Tiffany Stratton at the Forbidden War. Saraya got on the ropes. Big leaping forearm takes down Tiffany. Tiffany Stratton goes down now, and Saraya putting the boots to her. Grabs onto her, getting her back up to her feet here. Forearm strike into an overhand chop. Saraya running off the ropes now. Bulldog to the Barbie. Getting her back up to her feet here, getting her back up, and uppercut knocks her down. And now Saraya's got a hold of Tiffany Stratton. Saraya taking Tiffany Stratton towards the ropes here. What's she thinking here? Sends her head first into the turnbuckle. And springboard kick knocks her through the ropes. Saraya falling after Tiffany Stratton now. Stratton grabs her though. Stratton slams her down on her back. Getting her back up to her feet now. Tiffany Stratton. Ryo connects to Saraya, knocking her back here. Kicks her in the ribs. Now Saraya and Stratton here kicking away. That's Saraya now. Forearm strike to Tiffany Stratton, knocking her back here. Saraya. Now it's connecting again here, chopping away. And now Tiffany's got her up on her shoulders. Tiffany Stratton. Fireman's carry. Saraya gets out of it, and Saraya throws her head first into the ring post. We're in the count of 5. Oh, takes out the leg of Deonna. 7 count. Roxanne Perez is in. Now Roxanne Perez is getting fired up here. Perez chopping away at Tiffany Stratton. Spinning wheel kick. Runs in. Stratton with a massive drop kick takes her down. Stratton now into a cover on Roxanne Perez, who kicks out at 1. Saraya gets in the ring though. Saraya's got to be careful not to get her team disqualified here. Roxanne knocking her back here. Roxanne Perez into face buster to Tiffany. Roxanne Perez now grabs a hold of her as Tiffany Stratton. Off the ropes now. Perez. Oh, back into a Thez press, taking down Stratton. Tiffany Stratton goes down now. Roxanne Perez getting her back up to her feet here. Roxanne, forearm strike. Knocking her back now, and hip toss takes her down. Roxanne gets down. Tiffany into the corner now. Tag to Deonna. Oh, and wait a minute. There's Rhea Ripley. Oh, and Cora Jade, too. Judgment Day going after Saraya now. Judgment Day ambushing Saraya at ringside while Roxanne Perez is fighting against now Tiffany Stratton and Deonna Purrazzo alone. Riptide on the floor to Saraya, and now Cora getting her back up to her feet here. Cora Jade. Cora. DDT on the floor. Oh, and now Deonna Purrazzo into the armbar. Purrazzo into the armbar on Roxanne Perez. And now Deonna Purrazzo beating the hell out of the champion, who's now in a 2-on-1 situation. And Deonna Purrazzo throws Roxanne Perez into the corner. Tag is made to Tiffany Stratton. And Tiffany Stratton now pulls her in. And massive Alabama slam from the Divas champ. Grabs onto Roxanne Perez now, and Tiffany Stratton takes her into the corner. And Tiffany Stratton, prettiest moonsault ever. Oh no. Stratton. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Stratton pins the women's champion. And for the second week in a row, Roxanne Perez has been pinned in a tag match thanks to the Judgment Day. They're just trying to make her look like a bad champion. That's all I can say is they're trying to sabotage her as champion and make her look bad. Tiffany Stratton pins the women's world champion. Roxanne at least gets her chance at revenge on Deonna on Sunday. And Tiffany looks to knock off one of the final 3 Divas champs on Sunday. Got more coming up on Raw. You really think I'm gonna believe you're all in on the Judgment Day and not this little Bullet Club reunion when you're not even out there to help me against CM Punk? My God, you spent a month calling him out last year, and you're not gonna be out there to help me against him? Whoa, calm down, big man. Tranquilo, you shut the hell up! You're either with me, or you are against the Judgment Day, Finn. You can't keep trying to play both sides with us in the OC, and you know this. So you gotta make your decision. Is it us, or is it them? Damian, you don't make decisions for the whole group. Rhea and Cora have been on my side, have been supportive about me going after the AEW tag titles with AJ. So maybe it's you who needs to reevaluate your motives in the Judgment Day. I know where my motives stand. I've been here longer than you. Well, when I bring home the AEW tag titles next week, we'll revisit this discussion. Alright, we're going to move into some singles action up next. We're getting real close to the end of the night. Our main event, Samoa Joe versus Gunther, coming up a little... Or not Samoa Joe versus Gunther, excuse me. That's at Forbidden War 2. Samoa Joe versus Chad Gable coming up in just a little bit. But we've got a clash of monsters. 2 men who are going to be in the Meat Madness 8-man elimination matchup on Sunday are going to face off right here, right now, as here comes the monster among men, Braun Strowman, down to the ring. Strowman, last week we saw him take down 2 competitors at once in a handicap match. Well, now he gets a chance to go one-on-one with the guy who laid him out last week, the man who hit him with a massive ring-shaking takedown last week and got into a knockdown, drag-out brawl with the monster. Here comes Powerhouse Hobbs to the ring. Powerhouse Hobbs and Braun Strowman. Oh, wait a minute. Hobbs isn't waiting. This is Hobbs' first ever WWE match, and he is ready. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Hobbs hammering away at Strowman now. This won't be pretty, and I think we all know it. Hobbs getting Strowman back to his feet now. Powerhouse Hobbs throws him into the corner. And now Hobbs throws Strowman in the corner. Massive clothesline attempt. Strowman counters. Strowman grabs onto him now, and Braun Strowman with Powerhouse Hobbs up on his shoulders. Power slam from Braun takes him down. And Braun letting out a monsterly roar. Hobbs grabs onto him now. Hobbs with a punch in the head. Punching him in the back now. Powerhouse Hobbs. Taking down Braun Strowman. Strowman goes down now. Hobbs getting him back up to his feet. Powerhouse Hobbs with Braun. Throws him into the corner. Powerhouse with a clothesline. Hobbs slamming Strowman down by the back of the head repeatedly now. Strowman getting picked back up to his feet now by Hobbs. Strowman with a headbutt knocks him back now, and Braun Strowman pulls in Hobbs, sends him off the ropes. Braun Strowman ducks him. Goes for the throat, going for a choke slam. Hobbs counters. Hobbs with a right hook knocks down Strowman. Powerhouse Hobbs getting him back up now. Powerhouse. Big pounce to Strowman. Hobbs getting him back up to his feet now. Powerhouse Hobbs with jabs to Braun now, knocking him back here. Powerhouse Hobbs. Spine Buster! 1, 2. Braun Strowman kicks out. Braun getting back up. Right hook to Powerhouse. Knocks him back. Braun Strowman. Hobbs firing away at him now. Hobbs kicked to the ribs by Braun. And now Braun Strowman getting knocked back. Strowman with a headbutt to Powerhouse. Knocks him down. Powerhouse Hobbs goes down. Braun Strowman's got him down now. And Strowman standing over him here. Now Hobbs rolling for the ropes. Hobbs rolls out of the ring. Braun goes up to the top rope. What is Strowman thinking here? No! Powerhouse Hobbs knocking him back now. And Hobbs firing away at Strowman here. Powerhouse Hobbs knocking him back. Strowman headbutt again, taking him down. Braun's got him down now. Braun Strowman standing over Powerhouse Hobbs here. Strowman's got him down. And Strowman now putting the boots to him. Hobbs getting back to his feet now. Strowman knocking back Hobbs. Hobbs kicks him in the ribs. Hobbs punch to the gut of Braun. Referee at the count of 3 as Braun is thrown in the barricade. Powerhouse Hobbs. 4 count. Does it again. 5 count. Powerhouse. 6 count. Taking the cover off the announce table. 7. Hobbs follows Strowman to the outside. Hobbs standing on the back of Strowman now. It's the referee now restarting the count here. Powerhouse grabs onto Strowman. Powerhouse Hobbs taking Braun Strowman towards the announce table. Strowman answering back here. Strowman knocking him back now. Braun Strowman. Headbutt from Hobbs knocks him back. And Hobbs into the barricade goes Braun. Powerhouse Hobbs takes him down. Hobbs. Count of 5. Strowman put up against the table. Strowman up on the table. Hobbs. He's got Strowman down now. Hobbs. Oh, and Hobbs getting up on the table with Strowman. Hobbs. Oh, my God. Through the table. Count of 4 now. Strowman picked up back to his feet, and Hobbs throwing him at the commentators there for a moment. And Hobbs back into the ring. Strowman now. Coming back in. Braun Strowman. Goes for him. Hobbs counters. Hobbs knocking him back. Here we go. Another spine buster to Strowman. Hobbs gets him back up to his feet now, and Hobbs grabs onto him. Look at the strength here. World's strongest slam to Strowman. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Hobbs with the win. I know I'm going to get grief from everyone in the comments for that one. I do apologize for that match when the glitch where only the light attack button works happened 7 times in 5 minutes. It got to a point where the game just wasn't letting me play, essentially. I'm looking into solutions on how to fix it. It's a PC issue only, though, apparently. So that's awesome. Anyways, Powerhouse Hobbs gets the win. Our main event is just a few moments away. Samoa Joe, Chad Gable, one-on-one. But I got a little bit of business to take care of as the interim GM for the night myself. Real quick. So I'll be right back. Well, hey there, champ. Getting ready for an interview? What do you want? Well, just wanted to say, you know, congrats on the big return to Raw tonight. What, it's been since you lost the U.S. title, right? You haven't been on Raw since then? Cut the crap, what's the deal? Well, don't know if you knew, but I'm the GM for the week while Titus is dealing with a personal matter. Something to do with his car. It's shockingly not this time. But anyways, normally I just sit at the desk and I commentate. I don't have the authority to make matches, but seeing as I do have that authority for 1 week and 1 week only, and seeing how triumphant your victory was at Xandermania a few nights ago, I think you ought to defend that LS11 Grand Championship on one of the biggest stages possible. I think next Monday on Raw, you're going to defend that championship against a man who I would much rather see as the LS11 Grand Champion, and that's Kevin Owens. So good luck, loser. It'll probably go about as well as your run in the gauntlet did. Alright, it is our main event here on Monday Night Raw. And out first, here comes the Olympian, Chad Gable, to the ring. Chad Gable ready for some singles action. A huge matchup here in the main event for Chad Gable. Gable going one-on-one with the #1 contender to the WWE Championship tonight. The man that will not main event, but be in a huge matchup at Forbidden War Night 2. The man who will challenge for the WWE title. You got to think a win here for Chad Gable would get him a huge victory tonight, or would get him, at least it would be a huge victory, but it would potentially set up some huge potential title matches for Gable. So, here comes the #1 contender to the WWE Championship, the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, former TNA World Champion, the longest reigning champion in the history of LS11 Universe, had an incredible 511 days as the TNA World Champion. Samoa Joe stormed his way down to the ring. Samoa Joe, Chad Gable, one-on-one here on Monday Night Raw. I want to thank you all for joining us for a premiering episode of Raw tonight. Remember, Raw and SmackDown premiere this week. I can't tell you one way or the other on Dynamite. That's not my area. As Samoa Joe grabs Gable and throws him in the corner. Samoa Joe, with a clothesline, takes him back down. Gable staggering back to his feet now, and Samoa Joe grabs him. Gable with a right hook, throwing Chad Gable. Firing away at him here. Hip toss from Samoa Joe, knocks down Gable. Samoa Joe coming off the ropes. Goes for a senton. Gable out of the way. Now Chad Gable coming off the ropes. Oh, what a clothesline there from Joe. Takes him down by the back of the head. Samoa Joe's got him down. Cover on Chad Gable for the 1. No. Chad Gable kicks out. Samoa Joe grabs a hold of him now, and Joe, with Gable up on his shoulders, Chad Gable slides out of it, taking him down. Now Gable throws a jab, knocking back Samoa Joe here. Chad Gable collides with Samoa Joe now, and Gable chopping away at him here. Chad Gable chopping him back here. Gable lighting up the chest of the challenger, but Samoa Joe, Gable getting his arms up to block him. It's Gable now. Oh, caught by Samoa Joe from behind, and Gable throwing off the ropes. Samoa Joe goes for him. Gable. Whoa, look at this Gable. He's a lot smaller than Joe, but he was putting his weight into avoiding that. Gable, good God, taking down Samoa Joe. Look at the strength of Gable on that one. Cover for the 1, 2. Samoa Joe kicks out. Gable turns him over now, and Chad Gable into an ankle lock. Ankle lock in. Is he going to force Samoa Joe to tap out here? Because I don't believe anyone's ever made Samoa Joe tap in the LS11 universe, and it looks like he's not starting tonight. Samoa Joe letting out a battle cry now. Joe with a punch in the face of Chad Gable. Samoa Joe's got him down. Gable staggering, trying to get back up. Samoa Joe with a big forearm strike knocks him down. And now Samoa Joe grabs onto Chad Gable. Throws him head first into the turnbuckle. And chops the hell out of him. Gable goes down now. Samoa Joe goes for him. Gable kicks him in the head now, and Gable... No, Samoa Joe counters. Samoa Joe grabs onto Gable now. Throws him over the top rope. Out to the floor goes Gable. Gable is down now. Referee begins the count here. Samoa Joe goes up to the top. Samoa Joe's looking to fly. That's Samoa Joe. Oh, what a redirect there from Gable. Power slammed out of the air. And Chad Gable's got him down. Gable standing over Joe. Referee begins the count now as Gable getting Samoa Joe back up to his feet now. And Chad Gable caught with a hip toss. Joe's got him down. Samoa Joe picking him back up to his feet now. And Gable counters. Count of 3 now. Gable head first into the ring post goes Samoa Joe. Gable stunned him with that one. Samoa Joe's been caught off guard. And Chad Gable... Referee at the count of 5. Gable throws Samoa Joe down. 6 count now. Gable gets Samoa Joe back to his feet, and Gable throws him back in. Chad Gable up to the top rope. Count of 7. Here we go. Gable looking for moonsault across the back of Joe. And Gable now grabs him by the leg. Back into the ankle lock. Ankle lock back in on Samoa Joe. Gable trying his damnedest to take him down. Tap him out, but Samoa Joe pushes him away. And now Joe turns him around. Samoa Joe. German suplex. Turns him over, full Nelson. And looking to wrap things up with Chimeraplex from Samoa Joe. 1, 2, kick out from Gable. And now Gable pulling himself into the corner. Samoa Joe with a stomp. Kick from Gable now. Gable knocking him back. Chad Gable. Drop kick takes him down again. Samoa Joe's got him down now, and Samoa Joe in some trouble here. Gable's got him down. Gable's got him down now, and Gable going back to the leg again. Third time could be the charm here. Ankle lock in again on Samoa Joe. Gable wrenching it in. But Samoa Joe rolls him over again and pushes Gable away. Samoa Joe goes for a drop kick now, and Chad Gable grabs onto him, rolls back through, and takes down the leg. Gable stomping on the leg now. Samoa Joe goes down. Gable. What is Gable thinking here? Samoa Joe staggering back to his feet. Joe. Gable's got him. No! Looked like he might have been going for a big German suplex. Samoa Joe grabs Gable into rear naked choke. Gable in some serious trouble here. Samoa Joe wrenching it in. Gable fighting for his damn life right now. Samoa Joe forces the submission. Samoa Joe forces the submission on Chad Gable. Gable tried his damnedest, but Samoa Joe with the win. Oh, and there's the champion. Oh, and we remember how this face-off went last week. Samoa Joe, you don't chomp Gunther, because it doesn't end well for you. Gets him back up to his feet, pulls him in. Gunther. Powerbomb! And the WWE Champion taking down his challenger with another chomp. Gunther now with Samoa Joe back up, and Gunther. Oh, wait a minute. Joe kicks him in the ribs. Samoa Joe chops the hell out of Gunther. And Samoa Joe now throws him into the corner, and Samoa Joe trying to beat the hell out of Gunther, but Gunther counters it. Gunther knocking him down. These two not waiting for Forbidden War. Gunther slams him down. Gunther lays out Samoa Joe with the last symphony. And that's going to do it for Raw on the road to Forbidden War. Thank you all for watching tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow for NXT. If you remember, I do apologize if it's not out for early access immediately. Having some big technical difficulties with the game if you can't tell. But next time I premiere will be Friday on SmackDown. See you all then. I've been Xander. That was Universe.